Okay, this video is going to show how to take our PDF from our drawing and drop it into Aspire and create the cut pass to create it. Hopefully some of this is a review for you guys. So I'm going to open Aspire and I'm going to create a new file. The first thing we want to do is set up our job. You guys are going to have a 4x8 piece of Lexan. So width is 4, height is 8, thickness is 0.25. I know in the past you guys have used a center datum, but we're going to use the left and right. And then everything else is the same. You click OK. Now we got to drop our PDF in. So what we're going to do is import vectors from file, and we're going to choose our PDF that we created that you guys have turned in on that other assignment. So I'm going to click open, and then this drops in. So here's our pass, and we're going to make two passes. We're going to make one for the hole, the two holes, and one for the outline of the scraper. So what we're going to do first is take the holes, and I'm going to select both of them by clicking on one, holding shift, and clicking on the other, and then I'm going to go up to my tool pass. Now in here we can create a bunch of tool paths, and I hope we can learn what more of these do. But we're going to use profile to cut the outside, but anything internal we'll use pocket. So I'm going to create a pocket. The cut depth is 0.24. That should get us through our material. It's a little thinner than 0.25. Our end mill, we're going to use a 0.25 inch end mill. You might want to check that your step over is 0.125. That'll help with the overlap, so just click OK on that. Everything else can stay the same. And then we are going to go down here. Everything else is fine except we'll just title it holes or ice scraper holes, and you click calculate, and that shows here. We can preview it by going over here and say preview toolpath, and we should have our two holes cut into it. Alright, now we're going to click close on this, and we're going to make another toolpath. So this time we're going to do profile. We got to go over here to new, and right now they're all broken up, which kind of stinks. So what we got to do is select them all, press J, and that's going to join, and that should join them all together. I've been having this issue with these two not joining. I'm not sure why, so I figured out if you just select both of them, again I held shift to make that work, you right click and do join closed vectors with a line. It ends up joining them together, so now we have the one profile. Now I'm going to go back over to toolpaths. We already clicked 2D profile, and this has been being weird for me too, so I think I found out that on works the best. Even though it shows that, it will still cut on the outside. So choose on, but normally you would want outside, so it would cut outside of the profile. I think because it's not open, that's why it's being weird. So I'm going to click on. Ramps, I like to ramp this. It's a little easier on the bits, so just do 1 inch ramp. And then of course we name it. So just make sure we name this ice scraper profile and click calculate. Alright, now we can go back to our toolpath and we do preview toolpath, and it cuts it out. And this is what I want to see for your assignment. So you have this made. Take your snip tool, snip the screen, write your name with the pen tool, save it somewhere, and then go ahead and submit that to, this is part 2, I believe, and part 3 will be the handles.